Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lunatic Highlands. How y'all doing? It's Ghosty and Lady, it's everyone. I couldn't find the point of the last Phoenix stream, so I wasn't able to get caught up. Yeah, my bad. I completely freaking forgot to throw it online. It's online now. You haven't missed much. You have basically missed one court case, which you could still catch up on after today. It's still fun. It was a good court case. Not really special in that regard, but it was fun to do, though. Nearly broke my voice on the old guy, but yeah. But how you all doing? I do want to emphasize how much fun yesterday's stream was. I'm not the one that usually plays bang bang shooty shooty, but Wolfenstein: The New Order is a fantastic game, and I loved every moment of it. It's engaging. It pulls you in, and from the start of the game, I was basically screaming in my microphone, and I haven't ended. So it was a hell of a lot of fun, and it kind of shows that I really need to diversify a bit more. I'm doing okay, bit tired, but other than that, I'm good. How about me? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm as you all may know, I've started streaming again this week. Yesterday I played Wolfenstein: The New Order. The VOD will be up soon. Please check it out. It's absolutely incredible. I haven't had this much fun in the game. Even Warden was like, I just thought it was a simple shooter. And that when the game tells you to sneak, you shoot. Of course I shoot! Mother Humper, I'm BJ Blazkowicz. I shoot shit! Yeah. But yeah. You were talking about Tats here. What do you think? You shot the guy through the door ledge instead of just as it was explaining stealth. Fuck it! Wait, Ghosty, you're giving me the option to dual wield AK-47 and you're thinking that I'm going to stealth. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great hypothesis. Like Lady said, what did you think would happen? But for now, we're going to do some great... That's it, stealth is a bad combo. Uh-huh. But that being said, I hope this works. If not, I might need to change that. Let's go to live. And does this button... No, that button does not work anymore. Well, to be fair, you are a tactician, so it's possible, conceptually. Not if you give me 2 AKs. If you give me the option to dual wield my guns, I will always preference that. That's... Yes? You don't even try a stealthy move in it. No! It has guns. I needs to go pew pew and stuff. Hold up. Yeah, so we'll see my mug on big screen. There we go. Right. Now that I've deleted that. And there you don't have any AKs. And yet you don't go with Gunner and Deeper. Please stop! Stop bashing me! Oh Lord. Alright. There we go. Everything's ready, set, and able. Pressure intensifies. I will never be sorry for shooting Nazis in the face. Right. I am going to leave this. I mean, he doesn't need to be a gunner in every game. He's doing fine as a driller. And rightly so, it's the right thing to do. Exactly. Quickly turning down sound a wee bit. There we go. January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. In Memorpagers, I always run bow. Oh, I need to get back into a Memorpager. I'm currently trying Guild Wars 2, which pretty good Memorpager if you're interested. So, but right, January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. How do you think the trial went this morning? Well, the trial went verrek. Never heard anyone pronounce that like it's a word. Like it's a word before. I picked it up from Yahtzee Croshaw. So, props to Yahtzee Croshaw for that one. But yeah, I always say Memorpager. I'll spell it out for you once. MMORPG. That's a bad joke. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradiction. Contradictionitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah, we gotta find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. A bit crazy? My point. The detention center, visitor's room. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This is the playground, you know. Oh, you're still on this? This is the crazy chef and creepy guy who went to the cafe for the waitress, yes? Yeah, you only missed one stream. And one stream was in the court. So, yeah. Ah, gotcha. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! But me email pen pal... Lead AZN princess. God. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No. Lead AZN princess. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy? More like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. That must be the chief. He looks lost now that his power to the computer's been cut. Oh well. I guess it's just to write a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear Lead AZN Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. We must be coming up with slogans from a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. The detective's desk. There are computers, files on each one. Funny, there are a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at the desk. There's something going on. I wish I knew what, but... I think it's better to move, though. Let's go to Tribulations. Empty as usual. Yeah. And it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that sounds like... No, just an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a rip-off. Moves to Tribulations. Ah, my eyes! What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just... God damn it, Gumshoe. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is. And he's having a 20 set. What can I say? Start talking, Gumshoe! This is a nightmare! How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony! Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry! There just weren't any holes in it, for once. God help him if he has having that. His tits must. Ugh. Otherwise, should we be surprised if he actually likes it? Yeah, what happened? Usually the testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you prefer crumbly like aged parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe it, Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Ah! Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't. God. I can't keep a straight face. This is horrible, but I can't keep a straight face. Poor guy clearly has a thing for her, yeah. Why? What is happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the Twinsie set? I never paid that much for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it really, it was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad! That's it! It tasted bad! It's just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you pay 20 bucks for it, you know. Thank goodness his brain isn't right, but his taste buds are. Yeah, I know, Galway. I agree. You needed that long to think of the word bad. Poor, poor Gumshoe. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he finished eating. Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glenn came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce Twinsie set. If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenn, that reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right! Oh, wrong. That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something? Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show. Gumshoe! Really, mother... What the... A cyclog? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. You're lying as fuck! Then why are the tears in your eyes? Oh, Gumshoe. Alright. Exercise program brought to you by the number 8, apparently. Yeah, I'm not believing a single freaking word. I disagree with everything! Let's see if we can nip this in the bud. Alright, Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No bit, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I don't want to tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. It's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I'm right, aren't I? You will listen to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glenn L did. It's like you can see right through me! Huh? I cracked him already? See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. This was world's easiest Makatama! I'm usually pretty lucky, so I thought I'd give it a try. What would ever on the lottery? So, how did it go? 150 cents. If it was nothing, why lock up about it? Exactly. I'd be better to win nothing at all than to live half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Glenn Elk, see? And they got their special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It was so intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And our lottery results always broadcasted at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Nice. Millionaire radio, that sounds cool. How about to try it, Nick? Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Well, that's interesting. At least we have some information now. I am too afraid to do this. Well, let's check the kitchen first. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg you. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. No, you don't have to worry. You know, you have worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It's the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye. For now. I have the shivers. I must rub some oil over my body before I become a nervous wreck. Please do not rub oil. Please do not rub oil all over your body before I leave. Do it after I leave. Please. Fuck. There. Oh, oui. That feels good. Ugh. Oh là là, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this oil of sandalwood. Isn't it just the leftovers of what you were just using? God. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you le dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is le problème. People do not understand it. They think it's tray. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. So who's the chick? So who was the woman you were just talking to? Oh la la, you saw that? Well, yeah, sorry. So who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful! And she likes drawing me the fires, right? I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid I might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. And I think about it. Hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Oh Maya, not picking up the writing between the lines. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we're gonna... So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Mais bien sûr! If I did not owe them any money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the la salade garnish. Ew, I hope she doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman had something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. That woman was here earlier. I take it she's, what's come to this? What is tragedy? Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt, it is a sign of a bad world we live in. No, it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I got a bit more than that, thank you very much. So, tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder what they got anything if they got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I'm like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who's this he? Le tigre. The tiger? Oui, he is le manager of the Tenderlander. Terrifying man. Le big city mobster. Weak women. Don't ask! It's Armstrong. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ear for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man has a presence. Most formidable personality. Although... Oui, he does have the spiky hair, just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it's just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Well, we found that bugger the last time. Alright. To Vitamin Square we go! It's the scooter! I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe you went to buy another ton of birdseed. I was kinda hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. We all know what to do. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking around somewhere, a place nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday he'll grow up and be a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is he trying to pep talk me into becoming my own phony? I used to love sandboxes like this, like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was an ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them? Nah. This place is so fruity. Not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're grey? Is that it? You're overthinking this one just by a little smidge. Look at that, this orange reminds me. Of what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. Speaking of fun, if we get Maggie acquitted, maybe we can all get together sometime. Okay, but what do we play with someone who's never even won a game of tic-tac-toe? How about we change the rules a bit then? We could play old maid and you could say the person who's left with the old maid at the end is the winner. How's that? Not bad. Not bad at all. You could even rename it to the game Fair Maiden. I don't want to move further. Let's see if we can get back to the detention center. Nope. Alright. Back to... Let's go to Tenderlander then. I mean, fuck it. What do we got to lose? Win through compromise. This place gives us a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Oh. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss alone? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'll be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud. It's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Beep! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? Whoa! If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? It's not the rocker soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD that Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Yeah, we leaving! There he is, old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. There! Take this! And this! Get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ka! Hey, he just turned back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really heard his pride in the court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Pigeon. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons! In good fortune! And with good fortune. Ow, ow, seeds, shell splinters, painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Everybody be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that I can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal! Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that lady put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javicino. We hear you. And another thing. The young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. His nose is still concerning. His nose is awfully concerning. Yeah, it is. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky head brat. Take this! You said you were a craftsman, right? The modern world cast honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become a boiler. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. What? And scream right down his ear all, OBJECTION! Oh, so did you want to become a liar when you were young? I don't think it's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out! Jesus Christ. If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Got it? Actually, we got places to go. Take some check and stuff. Maybe another time? Fine, whatever. Just don't forget. I got a tsunami worth of grumbling to do. Yeah. Let's go right here. I was really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest. What? I never said that. Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you. What is this? It's covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger? I was going to say suck it up. He might have given info. You're right. Alright, let's... Let's see, let's try. Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days then? Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good at nowadays is running errands. Errands? And one takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs, take the dog for a run, granddad, feed the pigeons, old man. What am I? Some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well, buy some bread. Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding seedy pigeons? Why don't people say that they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yeah, I did. The very day that young Brett was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Class, you asked me, because I tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, the young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed, and I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you, call the police. Call them yourselves, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them from on your cell phone? Do I look like one of the... I got one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went out looking for one? Couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened... Yes, sir, the owner was at the restaurant on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. This is interesting. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've earned your kudos for today. Well, wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Oh, crap. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important? Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the uncounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah. Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been covered myself. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, Need to get more details about exactly what happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Alright, let's start with Armstrong. My eyes! The coffee, the creepy woman threatens you with the coffee. That guy's CD is at the loan company. Yeah, it's looking like it. Look like Miss Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. And the creepy woman had the same style of hair from the bag? Yeah. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Alright. In that case, let's hobble back to the detention center. Which, nothing. Criminal affairs, nothing. I don't like it, but I'm gonna examine some stuff. Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. it was one of those super antique ones where you have to burn a lot of charcoal. How did you manage to walk one of those things over? Oh, this is supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey. There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? Please don't give out those Hey, wait a second! What is it? Look at what the print is on the cover. It says Tribulations. These matches could have come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I think I'd read a book or two and be more cautious in case you were wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Come on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? No. Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair on his car. Does he even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! Car's registered to the Cadaverinis? Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Hey, look at this! Parisian style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Look at this. This suit is the same color as you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit. Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake. I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly, otherwise... Sure. Do you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. The cake is a lie! No, in this case, I think it is. I think it's a lie. Don't eat it. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Come out from under the desk, Maya. What's your use to snooping around in my office for? Nothing. We just... my precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. You gotta wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was a red light. You wanna argue with me? Is that what she's going to do? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rug. Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. That voice is like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Has she got a death wish or something? It's like a cross between Phoenix and Kenpachi from Bleach. Yeah, I totally agree. Yes, I have watched Bleach. But yeah. With a hint of, hey, you talking to me? If like Kenpachi came from Jersey. Has you got a death wish or something? Right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix Wright! Yes? You're either crazy or just play stupid to chase after me. I work so hard, but now you gotta come and mess all my plans. So it was him. He's my phony. Heh, but I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things to ask you. No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're the one to talk. Didn't hear you scream hold it either. The espresso. And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now what was it you called there? Violetta? So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlander. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and attractive repayment policy. The way we get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well. We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlander. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight at Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for our card game facades. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tenderlander is on your side. Lol, Phoenix is weak according to Maya, but Maya didn't scream at all, but 4 times now! No, Maya! Yeah, like bad Maya. No, stop it! So, let's say I'm late with my payment. What happens then? We'll give you more coffee. Strong coffee. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. A spray bottle at Maya. So, do you know about anything about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in the restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager been in the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio? Tigre? That's where the tiger thing comes from. Xenioff's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Can we stop calling him Xenioff? Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, no. Ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the Tigre and this Carrie doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. How can you make cookies sinister? The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre. Of course, I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided to pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. Still wonder about what's in her coffee. So is that why you got that bandage around your head? Yes? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury, a little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you died once. Holy shit. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we got to find out the truth. I saw that coming. Yeah, me too, but those were 4. Can we... Oh, Lord. Yeah, it seems like... It seems like we're stuck on that part. Let's see if we can actually break those cyclogs. Seems that we don't have any other choice. Right. Hold up. Altering sound a wee bit. There we go. Oh, that's too much, dang it. Is sound too soft, everyone, or is sound okay? Sounds good to you? Alright. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Well, donuts. Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. Because that was a flop. What happened to this woman to have such a large bandage around her head? There must be some piece of evidence that will prompt her to tell me what happened. I was fully expecting it's good to be it. Yeah, me too. Well, this is a car repair bill, so this might be it. There we go. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is paid out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. The relationship with the Cadaverini is very strong, and this is why. Oh. I don't think I have that evidence. Maybe... Hold up, I know someone who might be able to help me. Yo, Gumshoe! No, he's not giving any info. Oh, damn it. Right. Well, my bottle is empty. So, it's time for a quick breather. I'm going to grab myself another drink while I'm mauling this one over. But I will be back in a bit, so I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Give that bottle of mine a big shake. Well, I think we're focusing too much on Tiger and Violet. I've done some thinking, and I remember Maggie saying, let's ask him about Glen Elk. So let's actually ask him about Glen Elk. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes though? Does he just stop moving at all of a sudden? Oh, he wasn't a literal computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. And that's what we found out yesterday too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? Might as well. Ooh. This workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Really? Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun. Nick, let's go. Computers are not really my thing, Maya. I'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. I sincerely wonder about that. That seemed to compute and blue screen, stable, sure. Just around the corner from this joint, you should take a look. A computer will blue screen in. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, we'll see you later then. Bye. Bye, Gumshoe. You better get going, Detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kind of favored actually, big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been really worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. But it's bento with white rice and wieners. And that's it. There's white rice and wieners. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person in earth could down this much meat. You think? I love wieners. Can't get enough of that tender juiciness. You'll give it to her. It took me ages to make. Please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? A tenderly human-made lunchbox. It fills the stomach with love and weenies. I'm sure a lot of people who can handle a lot of meat. It ain't Friday yet, people. My funky stuff's on Friday. And off camera. He deserves a hug. He does. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone. Well, that worked, I guess. Oh, Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happens. Weren't you scared? It's pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Well, what do you mean? Everyone else's testimony don't match up either. Not with that what I remember of the incident anyway. Is it possible that she is the one remembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that didn't match up with what you remember? Yep, there's just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Cooler testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? MC Bombermeyer. Tiger killed him because he was behind on loan payments? Don't know. It was MC Bombermeyer. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. Never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication, that's gone missing too. My head, this is getting way too complicated for me. Only reason for Xenia to kill him, you think? Just call him Tigger! Xenia of Tigger. Stop it! You said you passed out when the victim Glenn collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on in Tribulations. No idea at all. Why, is that important, Mr. Wright? That's a full 5 minutes he was out. Yeah, exactly, Galway. You're getting it. The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the cops. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much as we spoke with him earlier. I don't know, the things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure out something. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Well, maybe, yeah. Let's see. Present profiles. I feel much better after this time this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad for an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spell it on and see what you make of it. Please do. That the full voice was out, at least set her up by request of the Lone Shark or Lone Tiger. Yeah. It started to smell that way. I'm seeing a pattern. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table. It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Excuse me? Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? Oh yeah, really? No, age isn't just the issue. The other customer was a woman. Violetta. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So what does this woman look like? She was sort of creepy, and she had a kind of cackling laugh. Creepy. Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Little Miss Undead. Yup. Let's give her the lunchbox. Oh, yeah. I got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort to making this, too. I can't accept that. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an actual turned mistress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Presses X to doubt. Yeah, hard. Well, how was it? Oh, that's the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I'll give it to you then, sir. Idiots. Idiot. 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 Well, let's go to Blue Screens Inc. Wow, this place is so... I'm glad she said it's looking utterly crestfallen. Yeah, exactly. Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work with electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot of some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director.
The director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. And that thing over her eye, is that the same device as Glenn Elks?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but the other way around. HMD.
All my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
So what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operation systems and source-level components to them.
You've asked me on the corner of analyze management. Doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software produced is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact discs, digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used as software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all of our servers are first-class programmers.
I guess wearing the HMD is on brand, given that the HMD screen is blue. I only think that's a scouter. Is that me?
Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time-scaling logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, the influence and response of time and performance are variable on memory overhead and is still important for the execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow that? All of that?
Yeah. A blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Mr. Basil?
About that being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime was nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh.
How about Mr. Eldes? Have you cleaned it out yet?
No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue somewhere around here. Well, time to examine. The fuck?
Oh, look at this mess.
Look, they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
Betting on which horse will win a given race. The horse racing tickets.
Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets though.
This many tickets would get you, what, a buck down at the recycling center? But I didn't even know you were so hard up that you need to try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. It's terrible, she said, with a vacant smile as she's talking about the weather. Yeah. Yeah. Little Miss Basil is quite the non-character.
Oh, look at the desk. What a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know.
She's trying to hint that I should clean my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. So no hurry then. Hey, this calendar? What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone marked December 3rd in a red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger! There you go. It's all coming together bit by bit. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Let's see what we... Maybe she can tell us a bit more about Glenn Elk. So, about Mr. Elk. He was a top programmer. I wouldn't even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I wouldn't even say he was a genius. So he was really not as much trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute! Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Got to find out what his trouble was exactly. Talk, Snookums! About Elk? Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry, why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser? Fucking of course. 3 Cyclops. I guess Mr. Elk is very like every other man with his own pile of secrets. I don't feel like we can... Not yet. Don't know why. Well, let's try it. Let's try it anyway, see how far we get. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What is she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk trouble have to do something with this? Yeah, I don't feel... I don't feel that I have enough. With him going with maybe Gumshoe can help us. The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck is the plant server set up yet? The superintendent here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot rod girlfriend. Well, the police is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? The betting card at a desk. Doesn't really... No. Maybe yeah, but maybe no. Detective Gumshoe. You can't be here right now, pal. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm going to say this once, so listen up.
Yes.
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like that. You hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. I think that's how Gumshoe handles money problems. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, that all? Well, let's see. Then the lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. Wow. A virus after the murder of a programmer. What are the odds? What are the odds? How? And it seems I ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in that business, pal. You really regret it if you upset that lady. Huh? I got the picture.
Hey, wait a minute.
What did he just say? That lady?
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is about this lady.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. Gumshoe, how do you know Undead Lady? Yeah, lady, you're right. And also in the police department. Typical. What with that face, pal? You think you know what the virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to you two. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the insides go boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored on your PCs in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah. And what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, how would anyone make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else.
What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
What? Where? What? How? And where did we... The conversation jump to talking about me?
Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we got.
The name of a virus, huh? Now I know. MC Bomber. Blue screen? They make programs at blue screen computers. No, I honestly think the gumshoe about this.
What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and this virus right now, so I... Ah! This is it! This stupid name, now I remember!
I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on that post paper written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every station in the... every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please?
We already knew about the MC Palmer virus for a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands were met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
And now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah. It's in every computer in every public office in the city.
Jesus.
Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing on a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of the virus on the black market.
I mean, someone put this virus up for sale? Oh, sorry about that. I still have my phone sound on. He's been called a genius, alright. Exactly.
Yeah, because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? MC Bomber updated the court record. Now, my sweet little gumshoe. My sweet, sweet, sweet little gumshoe. Have you met Undead Lady?
That's a girl who works over at Tender Lender. You wanna stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini.
Fucking of course!
She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family.
Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name.
Can't touch him. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some info out of Gumshoe about this family. So this smells mob. I'm not sure if I want to get involved in this, but who are the Canaverinis?
Why, they're a bunch of scary people, that's who.
You're a cop. You're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty control all the cash on the city's black markets.
Black market, huh? And that includes tender lender, I take it.
Sure, no one stands up to Bruno Cadaverini. I mean, no one.
Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Yeah, and everyone who knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up at tender lender?
I don't know, pal. But Herchie and the boss of tender lender are pretty tight.
And that's why Tiger is a kitten when talking to her. Yep.
Tight?
That's what it said in file I related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is?
You know, the lunchbox.
How did everything go? God. Lunchbox? You remember? The weenies?
I hate weenies.
Oh yeah, those weenies.
So how did my weenies...
I can't believe I'm going to say this in Gumshoe's voice, but I will try. I will try. I will try to do this without laughing and fail.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, that's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen. So I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh,
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this?
this sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when they bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all of these too. I really can't eat anymore. Oh God. Yeah, right. I want to go back. You know, Galway, you might be right. Let's check out blue screen one more time. All right. Liza Minnelli. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was? There were a lot before, and now he's Jumbo. Even more weenies. Yeah, even I'm feeling sorry for Maya at this point.
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps we'd like to speak to someone in customer service.
What's she talking about? I gotta about take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. So much wood that even my ass full. Impressive.
What is that?
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones.
With that many tickets, you can get $1 at the recycling center. You people are very, very bad. Catching in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell?
But what is the relevance of those tickets?
The victim, Glenn Elk.
He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets!
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling habit wasn't restricted to horse races. Do we still have the victim's lottery ticket? We do. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps.
No. You're right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. You do understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. Aha!
But if you win, there is not a problem, is there? And Glenn had the winning ticket for $500,000.
Yeah. But
it's hard imagining how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
There's a real problem with someone a bit terrifying and ferocious. Furio Tigre. The boss of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices.
Like you want to talk.
Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No. I mean about Glenn Elk.
I think Glenn had something to do... You think Glenn Elk had something to do with Furio Tigre?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I got proof that Mr. Elk and Tiger knew each other. Yeah. It's on the fucking calendar. Furio Tigre, also known as the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch!
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
See, Maggie couldn't get a bit of good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery.
But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents?
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program is worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave, so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking her.
The program is question. Was it by any chance?
This? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that is infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. There we go.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it's been infected with the gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay.
So,
He said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations.
Why do you come up with these ideas? So safe to say, Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course. Still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several million on the black market.
Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. It's Maya, for fuck's sake. What else would you expect, Nick? True. Waitressing at Tribulations would be risky. You might have to taste the food.
This date, December 3rd, that was marked on its calendar. That was the deadline for repaying his debts.
Ah. A computer virus made... I guess we won't need those horse racing tickets.
Use the trash scan, Nick.
No. Back to basic when the debt is in deadline is literal. Yep. We know all we need to know. I want to talk to Miss Muffin again. Miss Muffin. Yeah, with the cookies and the donuts, I'm just waiting for muffins. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Where's that repair bill? I have here a car repair bill. From this it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. If she's as close to Tigre as I think her muffins are accounted for. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Depends on which muffins of her you mean.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family cars when someone pulled down in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. Bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injury the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they stayed, I'd have... Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been...
Oh, it so is. It did have to do with the scooter. Of course it did. That's that connection. Yep.
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, bullshit.
We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was Antigua who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her lashes broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proved that the tiger was involved in the traffic accident on his bike. Yeah. Have you seen the scooter? I mean... It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on the scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This rebel build was made by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have been known for ages who caused the accident, well, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me I know that might be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre saved my life, still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive.
How much we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She's getting kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? Do you honestly believe that to be true? Oh, honey. He's not in love with you. He's afraid of you. Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you. It's your grandpa. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but my grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious guys, right? You're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
There you go.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? In underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble.
But $1 million? This has to be related to a poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Aww. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil.
Whoa.
He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him?
In what way? Here, take these.
What are these?
Medical papers? I am Bruto Gradavarini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
Oh. I'm actually really sad.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people while using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this.
Eh, bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong!
Ah, good timing! I was hoping to find you here. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas.
Ah, it's Xenioff!
Who you call this idiot?
Ah!
Come out from under the table already, Maya!
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now.
Uh-oh, I think you want Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Mrs. Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Yous want to know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad. And it only her face. She thinks she got power because she's Brutus' little girl. Now that's sad.
Can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get that $1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There are two of us here. You got that, too.
We.
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with him.
Ugh! That really hurt. Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter! Wait! Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Those medical papers were vital evidence.
Hold it, pal!
Gumshoe?
Detective, you think she's gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa, come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
all right, thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Nick, don't leave me behind.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tenderlander is going down. Woo! Right, I'm going quick bathroom break. I will be right back, peeps. Hoofa! Okay. We'll save the progress. There. And that's it for today. We're a bit over time, but hey, it's freaking Phoenix Wright, you gotcha. And we saved. So we all good. Let's get back to the old welcome screen. You can't see me right now. I know the screen says starting soon. You know what? I'm gonna actually fix that real quick. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, we have everything. So, we all know what to do now, right? So we know what we're going to do next week. Next week it'll be some big old helpings of evidence. God, I love this game. And I actually really love the fact that even though she might look sinister, Viola isn't sinister. And just influenced. It really gives something to the conversation. Ah. Yeah, it's just a personality. It was a good twist. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that was another evening of Storyline Thursdays. Remember, even though Phoenix Wright might end, Storyline Thursdays will always be a thing. I got so many games like this one that I still need to finish. Storyline Thursday is more than just Phoenix Wright. It'll be a lot more and a lot of fun. So, that being said, let's see if we can actually raid someone. I think I know who to raid. Yesterday I raided Fawny. So today I will raid Xyronium. So come join me while we raid Cyronium, and thank you all very much for watching. Galway lady, it's been an absolute blast having you two here again. I love you two from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys will be here more often, because it's so much fun with you two. And I really want to get back into like maybe Apex or Deep Rock with you, and Monster Hunter. Pew, 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 pew. So I hope to see you all soon, or next week, or tomorrow. Actually, I might even do a stream with Xai tomorrow. Who knows? You never know. That being said, thank you all very much for watching. We're going to raid Xeronium. Scream crazy raid in this chat. Does that still work? Yes, it still works. Stream this right up in his face when we get there. Thank you all very much for watching. And remember, whatever you do, whatever happens, stay crazy. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.